students, how are you? Today's topic is Preamble, Preamble of Indian Constitution. So what is Preamble? Preamble is basically the summary, basic summary of Indian Constitution. What is the wording of the Preamble? We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. First we will understand the meaning of this line. So we, the people of India, it means Constitution has been given by we, the people of India, to ourselves. We have given this Constitution to ourselves through the Constituent Assembly. Hence politically, we the people of India are sovereign. We people of India are sovereign, but theoretically and legally, Constitution is supreme. So we the people of India, having solemnly resolved, we have taken an oath, we have taken a vow, we have taken an undertaking, resolved. That means we have a strong determination. We have taken a vow, we have taken an oath, and we have a strong determination to constitute India into a sovereign. What do you mean by sovereign? Sovereign means supreme. Sovereign means not under any other superior authority. India is supreme in its own case, and India is not under any other country or any other sovereign authority or any other external control. We are not under the external control of any other country. India can acquire foreign territory and even cede a part of territory to other country. So we are sovereign. Second is socialist. What do you mean by socialist? Socialist means where equal opportunities are there for development of every individual. Everyone has an equal right to share country's wealth. But the government should own and control the main industries. That is known as nationalization of industries. Not privatization, nationalization. Then there should be end to poverty. These are the meanings of the term socialism. We aspire to make India a socialist country. Not a total socialist country like China or USSR, but even then we aspire to make India a socialist country. A democratic socialism. It should be a democratic socialist country. Democracy should also be there, and socialism should be a mix of democracy and socialism. So what do you mean by socialism? So everyone has an equal right to share country's wealth, but the government should own and control the main industries, nationalization of main industries like railways, all these things. There should be end to poverty, there should be end to ignorance, there should not be any disease and inequality of opportunity. All this is the meaning of socialism. But practically, as we see nowadays, the gap between rich and poor is widening in the current scenario. Then the other is secular. We aspire to make India a secular country. India is a secular country. So what do you mean by secular? So here is the meaning. India is a secular country. It means there is no official or state religion of India. Though Hindus constitute 80% of the population in India, but Hinduism is not an official religion of India. Other religions also exist like Sikhism, Christianity, Jews and Parsis, Buddhism. These all religions exist. So everybody can profess, practice and propagate the religion of their own choice. This is given in the Fundamental Rights Article 25 of the Constitution of India. So state cannot discriminate on the grounds of religion. This is given under Article 15 of the Constitution of India. Then the next is democratic republic. What do you mean by democratic? Democratic means here in India we have a representative democracy. This is the meaning of democracy. This is the meaning of word democratic. So the people of India send their electoral representatives like MPs and MLAs to parliament and state legislatures. So people have a say in the governance of India. People have a say in the administration of the country and the states. Everybody who is above 18 years has a right to vote. This is known as adult suffrage. Executive is responsible to legislature. Very important. The government is responsible to the legislature, to the Lok Sabha. The Council of Ministers is responsible to the Lok Sabha. Everybody is equal before law. This is given in Article 14 of the Constitution of India. Everybody is equal before law, and there is equal protection of same laws. This is given in Article 14 of the Constitution of India. So these were the meanings of the words sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic. Now, what do you mean by republic? What do you mean by republic? Republic means there is no king or queen in India like in England. In England, there is king or queen. So in England, it is monarchy. But in India, we don't have a king or queen. We have a president. He is the elected head of the state of India. So we have an elected president who is head of the state of India, and so we are known as republic. We are republic. England is monarchy. So however, see, head of the state in India is president. Head of the government, who is the head of the government? Head of the government is prime minister. Is it okay? So as a head of the state, president acts as a chief public representative of the country and often performs many ceremonial duties such as welcoming foreign dignitaries and when they visit India, and even a parliamentary bill becomes a law only by the president's signature or assent. So republic also means, besides the president, we have elected president. This is the half meaning of republic. Second half meaning of the republic means that we have elected politicians. We have politicians who run the country, who run the government, and they are elected by the people of India. They represent the people of India. This is known as republic. Then the next is and to secure all its citizens. So we want to achieve for all the citizens of India certain things. What are those things? The first is justice. Social justice, economic justice, and political justice. Justice should be of three types: social justice, economic justice, and political justice. What do you mean by social justice? First, what do you mean by justice? What is justice? In Hindi, justice is known as न्याय. न्याय प्रबंध. सबको न्याय मिलना चाहिए. So what is justice? There should be, justice means important. There should be laws based on fair treatment of people. Everybody should be equal before law. Article 14 already told you. There should be one law for everyone. There should not be separate laws for separate groups. There should be one law for everyone, and that law should be fair and reasonable. Law should be fair. Then only justice will be delivered properly. Everyone should be given equal opportunity to defend his case. That is natural justice. Adi alteram partem means everybody should be given equal opportunity to defend his case. So this is known as natural justice or adi alteram partem. This is known as justice. Social justice. What do you mean by social justice? Social justice means concerned with society. Social means concerned with society. Social issues. There are many social issues in India. There should be end to the social problems. There should be social reforms. There should be an end to social evils. State should ensure fair treatment to everyone living in society. Our society is separated and it is different people live in different groups. In Indian society is very homogeneous. So these are the things which come under social justice. So everybody should be treated equally by the law. Okay, then there is economic justice. What do you mean by economic justice? Economic word means relating to trade and industry. Development of the wealth of the country. People should be given right to earn their living. As you know, right to livelihood is a part of the right to life under Article 21 of the Constitution of India. Everybody should have the right to practice any profession, any trade or any business he likes, subject to certain restrictions. Subject to certain restrictions given in Article 19 of the Constitution of India. So everybody is free to practice any trade, any profession, but subject to certain restrictions. He cannot practice or trade any illegal thing. He should not trade in any illegal thing. Now the third is political justice. What do you mean by political justice? Political justice means everyone should be having the right to vote if he is above 18 years of age. Adult suffrage. Everyone should be having right to form political party. Everybody should be having the right to have his own views about the politics of India. Everybody should be having the right to form political party and contest elections if he is eligible. Everyone should have say in the governance of the country and the state. Then the next is, we want to achieve liberty. Liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship. There are 4 types of liberties. How many types? 4 types of liberties we want to aspire for Indian citizens. Those are liberty of thought, liberty of expression, liberty of belief, liberty of faith and liberty of worship. Now what is liberty? Liberty in Hindi we say खुल. हर एक को आजादी मिलनी चाहिए अपनी सोच रखने की, अपनी एक्सप्रेशन रखने की. So liberty means freedom to live as you choose without too many restrictions by the government or any other authority. So everybody should be free to live his life as he wants without too many restrictions by the government. Everybody should be having liberty of thought. Now liberty of thought comes under Article 19(1)(a) of the Indian Constitution. Freedom of speech and expression. So liberty of thought comes under this definition, freedom of speech and expression under Article 19(1)(a), which is the fundamental right of the Constitution of India. So liberty of thought means a person, you see, what is thought? When a thought comes in the mind of a person, what do you mean by that? A person's mind and all the ideas contained in his mind are his own, not anybody else. So the power and process of thinking should be in the control of the person himself, obviously. His thinking should not be subject to the control of any outside power or even by the state. The state should not control the thinking process of a particular individual. A particular individual may have his own mind, he may think accordingly. State cannot interfere in his thinking, in his thought process. Second is liberty of expression. Liberty of expression also comes under Article 19(1)(a), that is freedom of speech and expression. So what do you mean by expression? How do you express yourselves? State cannot have control on your own expression. Expression means to show and make known a feeling. Everybody has a feeling towards any other act, any other outer act. Everybody has a certain feeling, an idea. Everybody has a feeling, an idea, and an opinion. He may express his opinion by words, by looks, or by actions, or even by singing or speaking. Like I am speaking with you. I have a freedom of expression. That's why I am making a video for you. So freedom of expression is freedom to say what you think. Basically, it is subject to certain restrictions given under 19(1)(a). So freedom of thought and expression is a basic human right, and even 19(1)(a), Article 19(1)(a) of the Indian Constitution, it is regarded as the fundamental right. The third is liberty of belief. What do you mean by belief? Belief is a strong feeling about something, about the existence of something or non-existence of something, about the truth and falsity of something. So to believe in any religion or not to believe in any religion is the personal choice of a person, whether he is believing in any religion or he does not want to believe in any religion. It is his personal choice. State cannot interfere in his belief system. Everyone has control on his beliefs, and state cannot control your belief. The next is worship, liberty of worship. What do you mean by worship? Worship basically is the practice of showing respect to God by saying prayers, by singing, etc., by your own or by others in a gurdwara or mandir or any other place, religious building. So this is known as worship. Everybody is free to worship any god he likes. State cannot interfere in these matters. Then the next is equality. We want to aspire equality of status and of opportunity. Equality is of two types: equality of status and opportunity. And what do you mean by equality? Equality in Hindi we say समानता. सब समान है, सब बराबर है इंडिया में. So equality of status. What do you mean by status? Status is basically a legal position of a person in a society. What's his legal position? But actually, society is divided into two status. First is high rank people. High rank people have high status and they have high income. And low rank people. Second is low rank people. Low rank people have low status and low income. But people may have high or low status economically. People may have high or low status economically, but before law, they are treated to be equal. This is known as equality of status. Then equality of opportunity. What do you mean by equality of opportunity? So state shall create same opportunities for the development of all. Next is, and to promote among them all. So we aspire to promote among the citizens of India these things. What are these things? Fraternity. Fraternity assuring the dignity of individual and unity and integrity of the nation. So we want to achieve fraternity among Indian citizens. So what is fraternity? Fraternity basically is brotherhood. Brotherhood between different classes and castes and races. India is composed of different castes of people, different classes of people, and different races. So there should be brotherhood, oneness among them. So to all form a one group. Which group? Which one group we form? We form a group of Indians. We are Indians first. We may belong to different states. I belong to Punjab, you may belong to Haryana or Maharashtra or Karnataka. But basically we are one. There is fraternity among us. We have a brotherhood. There is oneness. So we are Indians first. And then we may belong to different castes or different religions or different classes or even to different states. Then assuring the dignity of individual. What do you mean by assuring? Assuring means promise. So we promise for the Indian citizens. We guarantee if there is any doubt in the mind of Indian citizen. So we guarantee. You see, who guarantees? We, the people of India, while making this constitution, while drawing this preamble. So we guarantee that every individual in Indian society will be given due respect, will be given due dignity. What do you mean by dignity? Dignity means due respect. So though society is also important, but society is made of individuals only. So every individual should be given proper due respect in India. He should be respected, and due respect should be given to his dignity. His dignity should be respected, and individual's dignity, and the unity and integrity of the nation. So even dignity of a one person is respected in India, but along with one person, whole society is also taken care of. So the unity and integrity of nation. What do you mean by unity and integrity of nation? Unity means oneness, state of being joined together to form one unit, the state of being in agreement, working together. So we as Indians, we work together. We are one. And integrity of the nation. What do you mean by integrity of the nation? Integrity means state of being whole. We are as a whole, one combined whole, not in separate parts. We are not divided. Then the next day, last line is, in our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and to give to ourselves this Constitution. So, what was the date of enactment of Indian Constitution? It is 26th November 1949. What is the date of implement of our Indian Constitution? It is 26th January 1950. So date of adoption and date of implementation of Indian Constitution are different. Date of adoption is 26th day of November 1949. Day of implementation of Indian Constitution is 26th January 1950. So this was your preamble. Now simple basic points you must keep in your mind is, preamble is a part of the Constitution. Basically, preamble, there was a doubt, there was a controversy whether preamble is the part of the Constitution or not. Because there is preamble is not included in any articles of the Constitution. It is just given in front of the Constitution. But basically, Supreme Court in a landmark case held that preamble is really a part of the Constitution, and if there is any doubt regarding any provisions of the Constitution, the Supreme Court should read the preamble. Okay, so in order to know the basic structure of our Constitution, one should read the preamble, and if there is any problem in interpreting any provision of the Constitution, the Supreme Court should look at the preamble and its ideals. What are ideals? These are the ideals of the preamble: socialist, sovereign, secular, democratic republic, justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought expression. These are the ideals given in our Constitution, in our preamble, and these are the basic features, basic structure of Indian Constitution, and it cannot be destroyed even by the amendment process under Article 368 of the Constitution of India. This was given in Keshavanand Bharati versus Union of India. So, in Keshavanand Bharati versus Union of India, 1973, it was held that the objectives specified in the preamble contain the basic structure of our Indian Constitution, which cannot be amended in the exercise of the power under Article 368 of the Constitution. So, during the amendment process, Parliament can amend any provisions of the Parliament. Parliament can amend any provisions of the Constitution through the amendment process under Article 368, but it cannot change the basic structure of Indian Constitution, and this is the basic structure. While amending, it cannot change the basic structure of the Constitution. This was given in Keshavanand Bharati versus Union of India. So in Keshavanand Bharati versus Union of India 1973, These were things which were held as basic structure. What are these things? These are supremacy of the constitution. It is the basic structure of the constitution. Republican and democratic form of government. It is the basic structure of the constitution. Secular character of the constitution. It is the basic structure of the constitution. And separation of powers between executive, judiciary and legislature. And the last is federal character of the Indian constitution is also a basic structure of the Indian constitution. So this was the preamble. I hope you liked the lecture. Do subscribe this channel and I'll be putting more and more videos for your knowledge. Thanks. So nice of you. Sat Sri Akal.